Hello everyone, I'm Tobias and we are back with another Miniquest guide. Today we're doing the most familiar tutorial island. It's completely mandatory. There's no escaping this. It doesn't matter if you're a beginning or expert RuneScape player. If you have a new account, you have to go through this. Everyone does, including bots. I think tutorial island is actually a pretty good way for jackers to detect bots, so to speak, because once you pass the Tor Island, you're into the mainland. So if you can catch them before they do so, then that saves a lot of downstream issues, put it that way. And so that's pretty much the objective of the Miniquest, is to introduce you to the entire game. Hence Tutorial Island. It's just a bunch of skilling you can do, combat, just show you the range of stuff you can kind of partake in during your RuneScape journey, your RuneScape career, so to speak. For requirements, you just need a character account, a new character account to be precise. And there's nothing optional that I really recommend bringing to this, I guess, other than an open mind and heart. So before I do this, there's a couple of things I want to kind of point out for those who don't know what this is. This is a rune light. Part of it anyway. The top half is cut off because I don't want that visible. It's kind of not very beautiful that way. But this is what my rune light client looks like, and I think for most clients they have kind of the same kind of design style. You can choose to resize stuff and so forth. And for those who are new to the entire game, this is a world system. So, how you see, there's a bunch of numbers here. Each number represents how many characters, how many players are currently in this world. 301 is the usually the most populated free-to-play world. There's pay-to-play, which is gold. Free-to-play, which is gray. Yeah. You see, right now there's 863 players inside this world, scattered across the entire landscape of RuneScape. You can see there's a lot of worlds, and some worlds are specialized for speedrunning and so forth. So there's definitely unique flavors, let's put it that way. And also, this button is the soundtrack for the login screen, which is pretty epic in my opinion. Anyway, so that's how it sounds like. Really pumps your blood. I actually have no idea what these two things are. I've never really have seen them during the game. I don't know what they were. I guess it's symbolic or something. I have no idea what this means. I don't know. But anyways, that's what it is. So to start this mini quest, you just make your new account and then assess your RuneScape game however you see fit. I'm using RuneLight. You could use the official Jackers launcher and so forth, even the stuff out there. And just click, play now. And you connect to a server. I'm doing World 301. That's the server I'm trying to connect to. And loading, please wait. And here we are. Alright, so the very first thing you would do ever is a name. Just like in real life, you come into this world, the first thing they ask you is, what do you want to name this kid, So this is your chance to name yourself. You can be your own parent, your own steward. And I'm just going to use Timaeus PK. If you don't know what a PKer is, a PKer is a player killing person. And the reason why you would want to partake in such a masochistic and, I guess, kind of a species declining activity is because for the thrill of it and also for loot. Some other players can carry up to a ton of money, just out there doing their own business, and you can just kill them for it. So that's what it is. This account I'm making will be reused for a PKer series that we're doing. Hence the name to my PKer. You can just name whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as it's not taken, then you can just take it. And the naming system changes. Like there's only one person can only have one unique name at a time. However, you can change that name. I think if you're a member every year or so, you can just switch it out with something else, whatever else you want. You have the option if you're a member. So there's two different plans. There's free to play, you don't get charged, no ads, nothing, but you're very limited in what you can do. And there's free to play, which gives you the full experience, and then no ads as well. I think the way they did this is like very nice. Like ads are just a killer in any game, in my opinion. Friends system busy, huh? See, that's what it is. See what else do I want to say here. I don't think case sensitivity is a thing. So once you have chosen a name, just look it up. Once you have typed in a name, just look it up. To my PKer, I think I'm just gonna do a PK. This is just keep it posh. Keep it straightforward. To my PK, and that's what it is. To my PK. So yeah, there we go. Alright. Requesting the almighty god of the server. So, oh wow, this is actually new. I've actually never seen this. For he says him, she says her, they says him. I've never actually seen this. This has to be like a very new thing because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of 2020. So right now, this is November 2024, and I know for a fact back last year this is not a thing, so they must have added this. I'm a he says him, I guess, and body type too. Whoa. Oh, she says her. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. And likewise, you can change pronouns over there too. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. It's kind of hard to see actually. I remember this being a lot bigger than what it is now. I don't quite understand. But you get to choose like a design a certain character with different colors, stuff like that too. Like you can do like like a I guess a weird looking redhead with giant beard. The thing to note here is that you cannot change the feat design, so it doesn't matter if you pay to be a member. Whatever feat design you do is yours for the rest of your existence as a character. There's no way to change that. Everything else can be changed to some capacity. Your name can change if you're a member. Your shoe color and hand design can also change a member. And also you can change your attire throughout the game. As you gain more money in GP. So that's kind of what it is. There's a lot of customizations here. So please excuse me for I guess like 5 minutes while I kind of sort out my character. Alright, I think I'm good to go for now. Pretty good looking dude. Friend system's busy. Okay, so as I said, as you see, these are bots. I guarantee you these are like bots. These are not actual player accounts. These are guaranteed bots. So if you're lucky, you may come across a NPC here called Skippy, and as the name implies, Skippy can skip you past all of this tutorial island to the very end. So that's a very rare chance of it happening. I think the chance is like 1 in 25 or something. Yeah. The reason why Skippy is not always there is because, well, if Skippy was always there, then these bots would take advantage of it, and then it just flood the entire game with just more swarms of bots. So that's why you may or may not see Skippy. Anyway, I guarantee you these are bots. Like bots are, for those who are not aware, not actual players. It's like a script in the background, because they all look the same, and I guarantee you they have slight variations in their name. Yeah, like some kind of random generic hash or something. Anyway, and then you just talk to this guy to actually progress towards this mini quest. Greetings, I see you're new on arrival, so welcome. My job is to help new visitors. You have already learned the first thing needed to succeed, talking to other people. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful skills and things to say to you. By clicking on them, you can start to converse with them. Before we get going, you will be so kind to let me know how much experience you have, that would be great. So this is important. If you choose I'm an experienced player, you just move on as is. If you choose either I am brand new or I played in the past but not recently, you will unlock a adventure path thing, which is just a simple kind of series of tasks to help you get out of the ground. If you get to level 5 attack skill, you get like certain rewards. You get to level 20, you get certain rewards. The rewards are not gonna like do much, but it helps you. The rewards are not life-changing, but they do help you progress through the game. If you're a new player or haven't played in a while, that's what the purpose of this is. It's not to make you a millionaire. It's just to help you move more easily throughout the game. That's all it is. I am brand new. Not really. This is my first time. Oh. Wonderful. Thank you. Let's start by looking at the settings menu. This is what the settings menu looks like right now. This is the default configuration. You can change it to a certain style. This is your health bar. This is a prayer bar, which prayer is a certain skill that helps you boost your attack strength. Do certain stuff as well. Looks like you're making progress. The menu just opened. You'll learn more as you progress through this tutorial island. Meet your first instructor. I thought you were my first instructor. Well, anyway. The highest level you can possibly train here is 3. I'll talk more about that later on. But I'm gonna first change this thing. I don't like this. I do not like the way this kind of looks. This is the settings menu, and there's lots of things you can do here. You can like do certain behaviors like a shift drop. So when you hold down shift on your keyboard and you click on the item inside your inventory, it just drops it. It's very convenient. There's lots of different things you can do to help you have a smoother experience or whatever you're kind of used to. I don't want this. I want the fixed classic mod. Oops, that's not it either. Resizable classic. There we go. This is how I like it. It's kind of what I've been used to as a young lad. PK scope prevention is very important because people try to trick you into attacking them in a wilderness, which is a PvP area, and when you attack them, you get skull at the top of you, which means that if you die, you lose everything. If you die regularly, you lose if you die normally, you get to keep 3 items. If you die with a skull, everything is gone. So that's how they can trick you and pretty much take your valuable stuff. So just leave it there. As you can see, it's a option because a lot of players were getting skull tricked. It's what it's called. So it's now a feature. That's how I guess rampant it was. And I will attack. Always right click. Always right click. Yeah, who cares? Alright, the first person we're going to talk to is a survival expert, who is Birana. My job is to teach you the skills you can use to survive in this world. The first is to look at the fishing lake over here. This is a fishing skill you will encounter and try to catch some shrimp. This is the inventory, your magical backpack, which does not appear to be visible, but is somehow in its own way. And we're going to use our fishing net to fish. This is how you would fish. Your game player may have a different way of displaying this. This is RuneLite. This is how RuneLite by default shows these things, but your game player might not show this extra like stuff on top of it. Just FYI. And this is all the skills that is available right now. Some of these are member. Some of these are free that you can train on and progress. I've caught 1 shrimp. Excellent work. That's all we need for dinner, lunch, and breakfast. Try to make a fire by chopping down a tree. This is also a RuneLite feature right now. So right now I'm playing during fall, so the trees look like orange and red. Usually these trees look brown and brown and green on top. So yeah, sorry if this is confusing to you. It's a seasonal thing that RuneLite has to make your experience much more, I guess, pleasant during different seasons, so it's not just like one bland thing throughout the year. And this is also the HD graphics as well. There's some differences in case you were kind of freaking out about where you are and so forth. Now it is time for us to light our first fire. Yeah, once you chop down a tree, just use a tinderbox on your log. This is how you would use most things as well. Just use it on each other inside your backpack, and then you just cook. Use it on the fire. Oh, there we are. Well done. We now can move forward to different things. So this is a run, which is has its own kind of cooldown period. This is a prayer I was talking about. This is their HP as well, same as this, same bar, same stuff, just different ways of accessing the same data. And this is your directional compass, and this is your map that you get somehow, somewhere. Alright, and just to familiarize yourself with the interface is what it all is. And as you can see in this top right corner, there's like a weird little like sign here. You can walk here, you could like chop down tree, you can like, do certain things. Just to give you like the idea of like what the first option is. There's multiple different options. You can walk here, you can examine a tree, and so forth. So just FYI, just different things across everywhere. It's should be pretty straightforward, but definitely can be quite confusing for brand new players. Talk to the chef to proceed. Welcome, newcomer. I'm the master chef, Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook truly like a proper man, fit for a king. Wait a minute, dude. I just took a cooking lesson with Brianna. You mean I was not cooking food? Oh, you call that cooking? That's not cooking. That's just survival stuff. Actual cooking is a fine art. Here's some flour and water. Combine them with each other. Like I said earlier, this is how you would kind of use items inside your inventory to get new items and do certain things. Now with the dough, you can cook it on the stove. So you can cook things on the fire, on the stove, different ways of doing things. For example, here. You managed to bake some bread. So this is now a bread we have made. So now we can progress forward into down the route. And this is the run energy right there flashing. There's a cooldown timer. There's a current weight as well. So as your character has more stuff, you definitely will weigh more, and that will reduce your overall running power. So there's a lot of like little details as well to kind of take in. Welcome adventurer. I'm here to tell you about quests. Quests are like the crux of RuneScape. There's so many quests. There's at least 160 quests. Yeah, and most of them can be like very long, like several hours, if not longer. So it's a core part of this game experience. And there's a quest journal. Oops, sorry. Like you can see, there's free quests you can do as a free person and pay to play quests, and there's like 170 now. Holy shoot! And also mini quests. It's like a lot of stuff there. There's also like diaries now too that like you can unlock to do to get extra stuff as well. And this is kind of your overall kind of a status as a character. Time played, kind of quest completed. Achievement diaries, which is a achievement task completed. Collection logs, which is like finding certain like special items. So there's a lot of like new stuff you can do, which was not available I think 10 years ago. All this is new recently. Now that you have your quest journal of truth, open it and click on one of the quests to find out more information. 12 quest points and requirements, and then combat level greater than 15 is recommendation. Release year, difficulty, just give you an idea, and where you can start this quest. For example, you would start right there. So that's what it is. It's your assistant basically. Alright, okay, interesting. And if you are ever lost and don't know where to like find a start location for a quest, just look at your map and you can see there's like different icons. So there's this quest here called Imp Catcher somewhere. It could be on the first floor, second floor, I don't know. Likewise, this dungeon could be on the first floor, second floor, I don't know, and so forth. So your map is very useful. Do not lose it. Do not ignore it. It has literally saved me a lot. And it also gives you an idea of like where things are as you enter a new area. For example, there's a mining place. There's something red here. The red stuff is like something on the ground you can take. The yellow stuff is usually a NPC. The white stuff is another player, and so forth. Mining structure. Hey newcomer. I am Tobias PK. Tobias PK. I am Nizik. Trader by I'm trader. Let me teach you how to mine. You just need a pickaxe right there, and then you just mine. And you can like inspect them to see what it actually is. Sometimes it's not very clear what it is. So that's one way you can kind of do this. And there we are. Oh yeah, you don't have to mine exactly what the arrow points to. You just do something similar as long as you complete the task. That's all that matters. And then this is how you would use the furnace. Just use this into that, and using the right materials, you make the bronze bar. I have a bronze bar. What now? Now that you got a bronze bar, you can split it into a weapon using a hammer and an anvil, which is another kind of a station here. Using these two in your inventory, you can make different stuff. For bronze, there's like rune, higher level metal armor, and so forth. So a lot of progression that can occur throughout this journey as a adventure. And actually, you can just check right now. I'm just pull out the smithing. Iron, steel, gold. This is all the different stuff you can do as you progress your character to various skill levels and so forth. And this is combat. I'm Tobias PK. Do I care? Not really. I'm Vaneka. And this is your gear equipment now. You can see we weigh 11 kg. It's actually a lot. I have no idea what weighs so much. Probably this bronze pickaxe stuff. 11 kg. Oh wow! This fishing net is 4 kg. Wow! I did not expect it to be so heavy. Wow! Jesus Christ! But that's how you would access your gear item right there. So you see what you're having, your stats, your defense, other bonuses you have, your attack speed, which can vary if you have different stuff. For example, pickaxes. It's much slower attack speed, but you do more damage. So there's trade-offs you can do there. Here you can see how much you have currently with you, price guide, a word status on a GE, and what is kept on death. You know, if you have a skull with you, like I said earlier, you lose everything. When you kill by another player, if you kill by another player without a skull, you keep 3 of the most valuable items. If you have a skull, everything is lost. So that's why skull tricking was so like prominent, because people just exploited it. And of course, if you go past level 20 wilderness, you may lose more stuff. Protect one item helps you keep one more item, which is a prayer thing, which we'll learn on. You can see how much you're risking if you're carrying this into a dangerous area. It's also this call follower. You will have access to pets and other followers, and you can just use this to kind of bring them back. For example, if your follower is like stuck on a wall or whatever, you can just use this to kind of pull them back to your location. So it's something nice to have as well. Oh, I'm completely so sorry. I completely forgot about changing the slide. I was too engrossed in explaining stuff. So like I said, you can only train your skills to level 3. You can't do any more than that, because that was not allowed. The max skill level is 99, and it gets really hard later on to get from level 90 to get from like level 90 to level 99 for like strength is the same amount of experience I get from level 1 to level 90. That's pretty crazy. So from level 1 to 90, all the XP you just did, all the work you did, take the same amount you get from 90 to 99. So it's definitely scales, let's put it that way. Be careful well, when you're doing this part, especially if you're a peer. Even though I'm creating this to be specifically a PK account, my PK account will not be a peer account, it'll just be whatever I kind of do. But some accounts are peers, which means like they have like 1 defense and 99 strength, because they want to like keep their combat level low, so they're gonna attack the kind of like to have a higher advantage over similar combat brackets. So be careful with this part. You don't accidentally like train something you don't want to train, you know, and then live with it for the rest of your life. And you cannot die on this island at all. So it's okay to just kind of keep at it. There's no way you can die on this island. It's not possible. That would be tragic to die on Tutorial Island. So let's get started by wielding a weapon. Just see here, you have nothing worn. Click on your dagger. Bing! Very good, but that little butter knife isn't going to cut it. Here, have an actual sword and a shield and some kind of shield. Oh, and this is all the different combat styles. You can turn on all the retaliate. So if something is attacking you, you just go straight and attack it back. I don't recommend doing this, because generally speaking, if something is attacking you, it's probably a higher combat level than you are. But it's useful in like areas where you want to just like sit there and kind of just let people attack you. Let these rats attack you and kind of just gain XP, you know, AFK, away from keyboard, watching a movie or whatever. That's useful then, but generally speaking, don't have it on. You're asking for trouble. And this is your first enemy you ever face. Let me just click where variable. Let's make it easier myself, so I don't have to like go all the way to the bottom and click attack, you know. Overgrown vermin. Alright, so be careful here. Stab, train strength, train strength. Stab also trains attack. This is a different style. Accurate, lunge, slash, and block trains defense. Make sure you're very careful here. You don't actually like do something you want to do, you know. And just train like that. But this is a combat style, pretty straightforward. Some monsters are weaker to certain styles than others. For example, like a bug, a scarab, maybe weaker to stab because you're piercing the shell, versus like slash, which just kind of bounces off the shell. So there's different mechanics as well you can utilize to your advantage. I did it. I killed a giant rat. I saw it, man. Calm down. It's just a rat. Alright, so let's try something else. Let's try your ranging. So there's 3 main combat styles. You have melee, you have range, and you have magic. This is another one. Same idea. You have different ranging styles: accurate, standard, and long range. Long range trains both defense and range. So be very careful if you're like a 1 defense spear. And there's different ways of doing this as well. Like a rapid just shoots faster but less accurate. Accurate is way more accurate. So yeah, pretty straightforward. It's how it should be, honestly. RuneScape 3 was way too complicated from what I can see. Anyway, so it should be very straightforward. Otherwise, it's a pain. Okay. And that's pretty much what it is for this area. Do you need something? And you can talk to him more and learn more about him. He is actually a Slayer Master. Slayer is a member skill. And to train Slayer, you get tasks from Slayer Masters to kill a lot of enemies. Kill 50 dragons, kill 5 bearded snakes, whatever have you. So he is one of the Slayer Masters that you will come across in the mainland once you leave off this training wheel island, so to speak, and just climb up and continue onwards. Alright, and the most important part of this entire game, unless you are a hardcore Iron Man, in which case I don't think you have access to a bank, is the bank. The bank is your friend, literally. Without the bank, you will be bankless. So all your stuff may not be there. All your hard work to get a certain item may be lost and so forth. It's very important. When you have time, please set up a bank pin, because otherwise you will probably lose your items. I was hacked once as a young lad and lost my full Saradomin gear, which is like, it took like 2 months to get that gear. Like I had a very long time to do that, and I got hacked and lost it. It was a very sad moment. I think the hacker used a phishing attack on my email, and then he just kind of spammed my email until eventually he figured out what the password was, what the pin was. I'm pretty sure I had a pin, but yeah, anyway. Better to have a pin than no pin. Worst case scenario, you stall the hacker for a few extra hours, which could help you. Oh, and there's also a voting system inside almost every bank, and in some random places across the game. You can put your opinion on this. For example, this new minigame changes here. You can say yay, nay, etc. This is already done. 60,000 votes. As you see, there's a lot of people still playing this game. This is what it is. It's all the different polling results. It's a lot of people playing this game. A very hardcore, devoted community to this game. You can't really use this unless you have a certain requirements. For example, 300 total skill levels. I only have 32. So I have no rights to change the path of this entire game until I get to a certain level to input my opinion. Who are you? This is the account guy. He talks to you about the securing your accounts and so forth. You can look at your account management. You can see upgrade to member, real benefits. Sometimes you get emails from Jagus. You can change your name here if you're a member, and then you can do polls, so forth, latest updates, and useful links like Wikipedia, Grand Exchange, Old School, etc., and so forth. And a world is a server basically that you play on with other people logged into it. So right now, whoops, change your name, etc., so forth. You can change your PIN and your links can help you on. So for example, right now I'm in world 301, which is the most populous, usually the most populated world for free to play. 302 is a counterpart for members, usually the most populated world for pay to play. You can sort by different descriptions. Some worlds are specifically for mini games. Some worlds are for PKing, which I'll probably be doing as a PKing account that I'm trying to build. There's some worlds are just unnamed, nameless. There's different people. There's different amount of people. This world has 0 people because it's a speedrunning world. There's only 22 people here. There's 1,613 people here, and there's different nationalities like U.S., UK, Germany. You sort by the number, by the status, whether or not it's free to play and so forth. So there's a lot of stuff like that you can kind of go through to kind of suit your need, Yeah, here we are at Brother Brace. Good day, bro. Hello, Brace. Hello, bro. I'm Brother Brace. I'm gonna tell you about prayer. This is the prayer skill I was talking about earlier. You can see there's different stuff you can do. You can increase your strength by 10, your ranging by 10%. Protect from close attacks, range attack, and so forth. There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's actually a different prayer book as well. So this is the standard prayer book. There's different variations. After you finish, I think Desert Treasure 2. After you complete Desert Treasure 2, you get the Ancient Prayer Book or something like that, which has completely different stuff as well. Alright, and there we are. These use your prayer points. So whatever your prayer level is, that uses it. So it is. You can train your prayer level by bearing bones, and this is your friend list. You can add people, delete people. I want to add whoever, and delete whoever, so forth. You can also block people, ignore people, and so forth. Ignore list. Alright, and that's how it is there. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Alright, so this is this goes to Iron Man. This is, I think, Group Iron Man, which I may do at some point a playthrough of, but I have no real interest right now. Kind of hardcore. You don't have a bank, you can't talk to people, you can't use certain things. It's very restrictive. Definitely for those who are deep in it, so to speak. And you can talk to his Iron Man tutor to learn more about that game mode in particular. You can also change your game mode as well. But you can also do this on the mainland after, I think, 7 days. After you finish this island and you're on the mainland, you have 7 days to actually make up your mind whether or not you want to be a hardcore or just kind of regular, classic, mode, etc. Completely up to you. Magic Instructor, hello. Hello, newcomer. I am Tarova. So now we learn about magic, which is really fundamental. Giant icon. You can cast, combative spells using runes. See, these are runes. Air rune, water rune. They're powered. They're used to power magical spells like Wind Strike, a basic air missile that takes 1 air rune and one mine rune. Kabal. Sometimes you hit them, sometimes you splash, in which case you don't do any damage. So it's also kind of some mechanics there as well. Go to the mainland, and that's basically what it is. Let me see if I'm missing anything else. And nope. I think that's about it. So that's pretty much the main gist here. Pretty straightforward tutorial. Just tells you most of the game mechanics and so forth. You can stay here and kind of explore if you want to. There isn't really much you can do, honestly. Like I said, the max level you can trade is just 3. You can't go past this to like higher levels. It's just not gonna happen. But you know, up to you how you want to proceed. Oh, and this island just trains free-to-play skills. If you become a member, you can train pay-to-play skills. They don't have their own tutorial per se. Some quests unlock certain skills. For example, a poor sign of interest. I know for a fact that unlocks the Slayer skill. A poor sign of interest will unlock the Slayer skill for you, and you can actually start doing stuff with it. But there is no like official tutorial for like all these other ones. You just gotta kind of go with it. I don't think there is a tutorial for farming. You just have to kind of just learn it by talking to NPCs and so forth. So it's what it is. So yeah, this is pretty much just mainly for free-to-play experience to show you what the free-to-play would be like, and possibly the pay-to-play. I guarantee you these are bots. And when you're done with everything, just leave. Once you leave, you can never go back. This is just what it is. This is the end of the road for Tutorial Island. So make sure you're content with everything. Some areas you can't go back to. I don't think you can go back to the rats pit right now, where we fought the rats. It's kind of closed off, so there's definitely kind of a points of no return available to you. And whenever you're ready, just go to the mainland. Do you want to learn about Iron Man mode? Nope, I'm just gonna like stick to classic, because Iron Man is just too hardcore for me. And he talks to you about the adventure pass that you have access to if you selected either I'm brand new or I haven't played in a while. See, this is the adventure pass I was talking about, and this is Adventurer John, who will walk you through what this path kind of entails. As you can see, this is a shoulder pass, combat and gatherer. It's just what it is, you know. You do certain things, you train your mining level 5, you get these items, and they give you an idea of like what to do, who to talk to kind of get started. Just for those who are not in the know about how to play this game initially and need like some more hand holding, and also rewards for doing so. There's free rewards and also members rewards. So once you become a member, you get you can go back to him and collect these other rewards, like this shield as well. So definitely something to look at and look forward to if you are brand new to this game. I really suggest you going through this path to kind of learn more about what the game what the game mechanics really is, and also for those who haven't played in a while. You will mostly explore this language area. So this is the mainland. As you can see, this is gigantic. Oh man, this is like so much. I mean, this is free to play. Everything else is like, I think, members. But so yeah, members is definitely a huge bonus pack, no doubt. And they're always adding new stuff too. All of this stuff is members anyway. So I really encourage you that if you enjoy this game to become a member, because you have so much more going on as a member. More skills, more areas, more quests. Just more things to do. It's just yeah. This is the wilderness I was talking about, where our players tend to kill other players, trying to like do stuff here. So it's a giant game, lots of maps. Oh man, it's a lot, dude. It really is a lot to take in. I really encourage you to become a member if you enjoy playing this game. Yeah, because you truly are gonna miss out on a lot of stuff, dude. Ooh. And there's probably like at least several hundred NPCs to talk to, and so forth. And speaking of talking to, if you want to talk to someone, you can just use the chat here. There's different types of chat. This is just game chat, which I think I'm just talking to myself. Nope. Oh nope. I'm talking to other people. There's public chats. You can see I said hi in public. There's friend chats where you just talk to your friend, or I guess whoever's in your friend group. And see, there's no one I'm talking to, so I'm just talking to public right now. There's the channel chats. Yeah. Channel chats. If you join like certain channels, for example, you join like a channel to help you do, you know, mini games, etc. You can talk to those people right there and so forth. Oops, your own clans. You want to start a clan, you know, do clan wars, trade. If you trade with other people and so forth, there's a lot of stuff there. And this is the game timer, and also the report abuse button. You can you know, report abuse. This guy is breaking the law. He's cursing and stuff like that. You know, stuff like that too. This is the game soundtrack. Over 700 unique soundtracks. Different ways of doing this. Random, you know, area based on the area you're in, so forth. And your different emojis. Ho 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 ho. You know, all this stuff like that. Like your house, you know, which you can get if you're a member. You have the ability to have house, expel guests, so forth. There's just a lot to go into this game. Yeah, anyway, it's too much for one Miniquest guide, let's put it that way. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick guide. I know Tutorial Island is kind of straightforward, but I just want to cover it just in case for those who have no idea what this is all about. You know, you really get to play a unique game. There's always people here. You know, I've never really encountered a person who was you know, kind of hard to deal with, let's put it that way. So there's always nice people here trying to help you out. Look, free gear for new players. Look at that. This guy's giving out free stuff.